everybody, welcome back to Week 7 edition of Donegan's Picks. Got some interesting picks for you this week. First thing, we're going to talk a little bit about these crushing hits that have been taking over the NFL lately. I do not like NFL's stance on this, and NFL for 20 years, past 20 years that we've been safety, still been going with these hard hits. They were even selling pictures of the hard hit on the Cleveland receiver last week. So that's just my take on it. Let's hurry up and get ahead to the picks. First one we've got Atlanta and Cincinnati. Ocho Cinco. I'm part of your tweets and everything. Great thing. You guys can't take Atlanta. They do have the 25th ranked defense, which troubles me a little bit, but they also lead in interceptions, which is going to make up for it because Carson Palmer has been on top of his game lately. Let's see, we've got Chicago at Washington. Well, there's not much to say about this matchup, but Brandon, I think you'll like this one.
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck.
Yep, that's basically going to sum up their day-to-day. The Bears still suck. Cutler, I'm predicting 4 sacks on Cutler. They had Man, it's impossible to tell you how bad this Bears offensive line is, giving up all these sacks. They gave up 10 sacks in one game. If that tells you how bad they are, I don't know what does. Dominic McNabb, I think he leads Washington to a victory this week, so I think we're going to be good there. So, Philadelphia, Tennessee, 2 teams that are going through some quarterback identity problems. Probably the 2 best running quarterbacks in the league, most likely going to be out this week with Vince Young and also Michael Vick out. So we leave it to the backups. I think Kerry Collins is probably the more qualified backup. He actually just passed for 10th all time in completions. So he obviously can get the ball there. So I'm not really jumping on the Kevin Cobb bandwagon so fast. Next we got the Jacksonville at Kansas City. I think Kansas City is just too strong of a team, and Jacksonville came off that embarrassing Monday night loss to Tennessee where he scored 3 points. I think that's pretty embarrassing, and they're not going to be able to bounce back from that too quickly. Pittsburgh, Big Ben is back. They went 3-1 without him. I expect them to maybe lose only 1 or 2 games the rest of the year, and against Miami, it's not going to be one of them. So, Cleveland at New Orleans. Everybody's pretty hot over Cleveland right now, but I'm not buying it. New Orleans, defending Super Bowl champs. I think they actually put together a full game this week. I think they'll come out of their little slump, and Drew Brees is going to throw for about 350 to 400 yards. So, you got St. Louis at Tampa Bay. I'm really, really high on Sam Bradford right now. I think Sam Bradford's playing, some phenomenal football for a not so phenomenal team, but I think that they're going to go ahead and take Tampa Bay today. So, here's one for you: San Francisco at Carolina. Pretty sure San Francisco is going to get their second win of the year this year. Pretty sure they're going to get it. I think they're finally going to put together a game. I think if they keep targeting Vernon Davis and Michael Crabtree, they're going to have something that they're not used to this year, which is a win streak. Yeah, I know I said it here first, right here. San Francisco beating Carolina. Got Buffalo at Baltimore. I shouldn't even have to say much about this game. Ray Lewis, Joe Flacco, Derek Mason, all that. Can't do anything feeling Baltimore easily in this game. Got Arizona, Seattle. I think Arizona's single-handedly one of the most disappointing teams this year. They got Larry Fitzgerald. They got rid of Bolden, which was a big problem for him. But I think Pete Carroll and his Seattle Seahawks, they're going to take it this week. Got Oakland at Denver. Denver, Tim Tebow, congratulations last week. Your first NFL touchdown. Even though it was a little 2-yard run, not taking anything away from you. Oakland, terrible team. You got beat by the 0-4 San Francisco last week, which was terrible. I can't even say anything about that. Oakland, you're terrible. Denver, you're going to win. New England at San Diego. I think this is an intriguing matchup because the Chargers have been terrible as of late, but they're an end of the season team. They normally pick up steam, but I don't think it's this close to the end of the season for them to pick up steam. I'm going to go New England with this one. Got New York Giants at Dallas. I don't know how anybody could pick Dallas in this. They definitely are playing horrible is not even a way to describe it. All these 15-yard penalties for celebrating when you're losing games. I don't get how you're going to celebrate that much when you're losing games. It's Wade Phillips, he's going to be fired at the end of the season if Jerry Jones hasn't been lying and saying, you know, they're not going to fire. I think you should fire him right now. It's terrible. They've already thrown away this season, and New York's going to take him pretty easy. Eli Manning's going to have a big day. All right, now we got our last matchup of the day. But before, if you guys go to our online, we've actually got a new we've got a new item for sale. It's the number 4 Brett Favre jersey, customized up here. So just in case you guys want to pick up a collector's item, customized right up here. So we got the Packers at the Vikings. So many historic matchups we can say here. I've just got a couple numbers for you guys. 3, the number of pitchers of Brett Favre's junk, he said to Jen Sturger. Now that's a coincidence because it's also the number of Clay Matthews sacks he's going to have on Brett Favre tonight. So 41 is how old Brett Favre is, but it's also the number of picks he's probably going to throw this year. He's not having too good of a year. He's already surpassed the number of picks he threw last year through 16 games, and this is only week 7. So he's not playing up to par this week. I say Packers by 7 or 10. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to come out. He's going to target his new tight end Corals. Greg Jennings is going to go for a long touchdown. Donald Driver's going to fix his dropping problems. He's going to catch those short slants all day. Clay Matthews in the defense, going to be phenomenal. Can't wait for Atari Bigby and Al Harris to be back. You know, they may not be back this week, but next couple of weeks they're going to be back. Al Harris is a force to be reckoned with. So go ahead and book all those picks, and we'll see how we did at the end of the week. See ya.